What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Thought I'd make a video today about the cost it is to maintain and mod my hellcat. I've had people asking me, message me through Facebook and YouTube and commenting all the time going what I've put on it, how much it costs, what's it cost to maintain it, and all this other lovely stuff. Well, since I blew it up, it's a lot more expensive now, but I'll give you a list, full prices with installation and tuning and everything like that to show you kind of roughly what it's going to cost you to give you what you want, depending on where you live, the shops you go to, so and so, because everyone knows in the world that of modding, everything, prices change from manufacturers to wherever you get your stuff from. I got all my stuff from A2 Speed and American Performance down in Fort Lauderdale or Pompano Beach down south. So my stuff, I'll show you from them what it's going to cost. On there, it's going to show you roughly what it costs to fully rebuild your stock block, which is expensive as shit because, yeah, I just decided, I'm going to blow it up. So that happened. Sorry about the sun, but hey, it's Florida and it's in the morning and shit is bright as hell. But yeah, I had to blow that up, so going through all that crap. I'll give you a rundown of me adding fully forged rods and pistons, going all the way. Just said screw it, might as well if the engine's apart. Adding a cam. I also have a 2.75 upper pulley, a 10% lower pulley, a idle tensioner. I also have ID 1050 injectors, which are getting bumped up to 1200s eventually. I don't need 1300s. I'm not going to try to go that crazy. I got a leg maker intake. I got JBA catless mid pipes, and I went with a resonator and muffler delete because there's really not a huge difference between that and getting a Corsa exhaust and everything like that, since SRT stands for Street Racing Technologies. Their exhausts are already pretty good. I am going to get rid of that annoying ass active exhaust flap, which drives me absolutely crazy. I'm gonna yank that. I'm gonna cut it out and replace it with this pipe, because I'm not a fan of it opening and closing and doing all sorts of stupid stuff and causing me issues. So that will be going away soon. But yeah, guys, I'll give you a little list, rundown of everything that I've had done, how much it costs, and I'll give you a rundown like a maintenance, like getting oil changes, tire rotations, blah, 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 and go from there. But all right, guys, until next time, see you later. Hunter, can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. All right, guys. All right, guys, welcome to my office. Don't judge. It's a little bit messy. Got way too many shits going on, jobs and all this other crapola. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Now, let's see if I can... Okay, here we go. This is my invoice. My very, very large invoice from American Performance down south. Now, they're redoing a whole lot, so it's not going to cost you near this much, but it's just going to give you a little understanding. If you can see up top, boom, right here, I'm paying this much for a new short block, and then they're adding the male pistons, male rods, ARP, hardware, all that fun stuff, and all that stuff. But what's cool is they're giving me a warranty with it, which is nice. Then I'm getting my custom cam, which is right there. That's going to run you pretty much around $800. Now, the good thing is I'm not having to pay additional install for the cam by itself, because that can get pretty expensive. Since my engine's already out of the car, I pulled the trigger and said, screw it, I'm going to go ahead and get everything done all at once. Then I got the lock for the cam, the spring kit for the cam, which can be kind of hefty. I had to get a new intake valve, a new exhaust valve, because when I blew the car, that got blown all to hell. And get new factory heads, because didn't really see it too much of gains from getting aftermarket heads. I mean, I didn't see it worth being $1,200 for just a few horsepower. So, whatever. And then this is what they're charging me for. Oh, Jesus. That's what they're charging for the dyno. This is what you're going to pay when you get your plugs done on your car, because you have to upgrade your plugs to handle all the extra fun stuff. And they're not cheap. And instead of doing just 8s like normal V8s do, we have to do 16, which sucks, because you see the difference. You have to be like double. It's ridiculous, but it's whatever. And then I'm gonna get me and also a boost A pump to help out, so I don't lean out my fuel and all that fun stuff. And then with all this getting done, all the work, all this fancy shit that I have to get done for this car, that is final price right there. Boom, final price for all that fun ass stuff. Now, here's my other stuff. I did go to Modern. Here, I'll fix this up for you. It's ridiculous. I went to Modern Muscle Extreme. Got me a drive shaft. Now, these cars are known to snap, twist, and mess up their drive shafts. So make sure you get one of these, especially if you're going to be racing at the track. You're going to want it. It's a little pricey, but trust me, it's well worth it. Now, give you a better idea of what it cost to originally do it all before everything. You're going to pay roughly around that to get all this installed originally. Now, this is everything installed originally when I first did the car. You can see the mods right here. 10% overdrive, which is your lower pulley. Metco upper pulley. All that fun stuff. But I definitely would not recommend the person that did my first install, because he's the reason why I'm in the mess I am. He has multiple lawsuits on him right now, so definitely don't recommend him at all whatsoever. The guy fixing his mess up is also the same person that's fixing like 3 other of his cars that he's messed up, so don't go to him at all. Now, I did go to Team Beefcake to get my intake. That's my leg maker cold air intake. It's carbon fiber, and that's about the quantity and about what you're gonna pay for all that fun loving stuff. Again, a little bit pricey, but you get what you pay for. Now, boom. Again, that's another labor part. If I would have gone with them originally, a little cheaper, but just to give you an idea, right around the same price. For all of my other crap that I got, let's see if I can pull it up real quick for you. Because you want to see nope. Where's that invoice? Come on. I know it's on here somewhere. Ooh, is this it? Boom. There we go. Okay. Now to get everything, all the other mods and everything I've done, which you can see right here. I'm not going to bullshit you. Boom. All that. You're going to pay roughly right around that for shipping, depending on if you pick it up, if you ship it, and so on and so forth, your taxes. That's what I paid. So I paid, if you want to calculate everything I've put into this damn car, let's see. Just a little calculator. Plus. Ooh, that's not right. Let's try that again. Okay, so 14,729, 14,3 plus 2,538.59 plus 2 folds. Starting to add up. That's, well, gotta put tires in there. That's another 700 since I put drag radials on. That's what I will be putting into my car. Now, you won't spend near that because you're not going to go all buck wild and blow your engine up and have to replace your short block. So I will show you roughly what you'll spend if you did the exact same mods I did, roughly. So that's everything before blowing the engine. That's what I've put in the car. That's drag radials, drive shaft, intake, installation, tune, and all that other fun-loving stuff. But then I'm adding a cam. So let's add the cam plus 799.99 plus 45 plus 325 for my head bolts. I'll say forged pistons rods. I'll go 1200 because I don't know exactly the number. And boost A pump plus 335. So I mean, you're gonna be looking around with everything almost 10,000. I'll round it up to 10,000 is roughly what you're gonna pay to get your car or your Hellcat, depending on how crazy you want to get, to just over and around 900 horsepower to the wheel, which is just a little over 1,000 something to the crank. Let's just show you, since people don't know the damn difference. 900 to the wheel plus the 15% you lose to the wheel on average. It'll give you plus or minus somewhere around that to the crank. Now usually you don't do it that way because you want to figure out, okay, let's go 1100 minus 15%. Boom. So you see where I'm going with this. That's the kind of power you're gonna make. That's what you're gonna reasonably spend if you do it correctly. Now, if you want to go cheap, you can go to eBay and get all that cheap shit and do worse, and maybe have to even replace your supercharger and everything. But that's what I put into the car. We'll see. But all right, guys, now you know what it costs to mod your Hellcat to get it to where you want it to go. Probably not what you really wanted to see, but hey, it is what it is. I'll be honest with you guys up front because I'm not gonna lie to you. But hey, oil changes, you're gonna spend around 90 bucks if you go synthetic. I highly suggest it. I've gotten all my oil changes so far for free because when I bought my car, I get 5 free oil changes, so that's nice. Get 3 free tire rotations and all that fun-loving stuff. But eventually, you're gonna have to start paying for that yourself. I know the owner, so I get discounts and stuff, which is nice. But that's roughly what you're gonna be spending, guys. All right, until next time, guys. Out.